half, 6-6. Carthage is tied. Lindale is inside the 20.
All right, so it's going to be marked off the 15-yard line, so give them a gain of 7 on the running play. And a first down, and now the penalty takes it down to about the 7.5. So we'll call it at the 7-yard line. First and goal for Lindale at the Carthage 7. Eagles 7 yards away from taking the lead here in Lindale. 6:22 to play in the first half. 6-6 tie. Price in the gun for Lindale. Snap back to him. Hand off AC. AC going left. AC to the 5. Maybe the 4. Stop there after about a 3-yard gain.
Feel like to me that Jerry Graves was getting held there on the outside, but they're not calling it. Short gain though. Defense needs to be stiff here. Dakota Hart enters the game. Also with Chad Adams on defensive line.
Okay, we're going to call the ball on the 4-yard line, a gain of 3 on that play. So it's going to be second down and goal for Lindale at the Carthage 4. Price is in the gun. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Ball is on the left hash. Snap back to Price in the gun. Hands off Lynch. No, let's see. Price keeps it himself around the left side. He's going to score. He put it in the stomach of Lynch, took it back out, and went in himself around left end on a 4-yard run for Price, the quarterback, and Lindale now leads it by a score of 12-6.
Yeah, he gets to fake it to him, and he's only kept it like 2 or 3 times tonight, and when he has, we're not used to it. We're used to him handing it off. But that means they've had success out of number 28, and as long as you have success out of the running back, the quarterback can just decoy every once in a while.
So with 5:28 to go in the second quarter, Lindale with a 12-6 lead. They're going to try to kick it. Swinburne attempted. Here's the kick, and boy, a beauty right down the middle and long and deep, and it is good. Lindale up 13-6, 5:28 to go in the half. Back right after this.
This is Walt Sparks at XL Ford in Carthage. For the best selection of cars and trucks in the Arklatex, power, performance, economy, there's nothing like a Ford. XL Ford in Carthage has the best parts service department in the Arklatex. If you haven't driven a Ford lately, let me personally invite you to come by and take a test drive. Check us out on the internet. We will match or beat any deal in the Arklatex. Still on the South Loop and still number 1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
Graduates of Panola College's Oil and Natural Gas Technology program are in high demand by companies to work in a wide range of technical areas. This program was designed by industry professionals and is updated regularly to meet changing employer needs. Classroom instruction with hands-on training provides students with skills necessary to enter an industry offering great pay, benefits, and a high job placement rate. For more information about the Oil and Natural Gas Technology program at Panola College, call 903-693-2000 or click panola.edu.
All right, we're back at Eagle Stadium. The Lindale Eagles now leading the Carthage Bulldogs 13-6. Carthage took the opening kickoff and had a turnover. Eventually scored late in the first quarter on a 27-yard pass from Logan Schutz to Pope. So Carthage was up 6-0, but Lindale has scored the last 2 touchdowns. Last time Swinburne, instead of kicking it into the end zone as he did on the first kickoff, went with a high directional kick. And it looks like that's what he's going to do this time too. Here's the kick, and it is high, and it's going to be a fair catch for Shannon at the 22-yard line. Had some running room there, but elected to make the fair catch at the Bulldog 22.
Or, also the guy behind him could have called him off of it, and he hit a running start with it. But I'm sure they've told him, if it's coming to you, you say fair catch. But we've got plenty of time here, Larry.
Okay, Dustin, we're going to go down to you after this next play and get your thoughts. 5:27 to go in the first half. Carthage trailing by a score of 13-6. Let's see if we can get our offense untracked here. Logan Schutz is 3 of 8 in the ballgame for 93 yards. The Bulldogs with only 10 yards rushing, so we have not exactly lit it up here in the first half. Of course, neither has Lindale, but Lindale does have the advantage. I can tell you in yards. I can't tell you how much right now, but they do have the advantage. All right,
know, there before we were having problems running the ball, so it kind of didn't really help us on our passing game. Didn't open it up to keep them honest. We tried to run it inside, a little bit outside. That time we went with a little zone stretch outside and beat them to the corners like they were beating us on defense.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Dogs now at the Lindale 43. Good field position for Carthage. Receiver split to each side. Logan shoots still dropped going to the far side over there for Shannon. Ball up in the air and it's incomplete over on the far sideline for the Lindale sideline.
Yeah, and he's just a little bit off. He just threw it right just a little too far, and Shannon was out of bounds if he'd have caught it. So that's 3 of those passes tonight that looked like he was just a little bit off.
The ball is spotted just to the right of the left hash. The Dogs moving from our right to left here in the second quarter, so they're going toward the north end zone here at Eagle Stadium. 4:56 to play in the first half. And here's Logan shoots under center, handoff, Pipkin coming left, good hold, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 10, Pipkin, the distance, he goes 43 yards.
Yes, and you can tell how fast he is because he had 2 guys that had angles on him, and they looked like they were going to get him, and he just squirted right past them. Good run. He had 2 good runs in that drive, and the first one was really impressive because he followed his blockers and did his cuts. Surratt said that they won't let him cut until he gets to the linebacker level. Then he's on his own. He can do whatever he wants.
Second quarter, 4:47 to play in the first half, and Gonzalez is in there to try to tie it up. Asper Shannon is the holder, and we're going to go with 2, and it is going to be good. That was a fake, and we'll go down to Dustin. Dustin, who carried that over? Who got the
20.
two-point conversion?
Jackson.
And it was Trent. Grant said in his pregame show that Coach Preston is our special teams coach, and he tried some things this week that he wasn't real for sure of. And what they did, instead of having the wing blockers outside the tight end on the line, they moved them in right behind the center. And all Trent Jackson did was put his hands right up underneath the center, our deep snapper, Major Harris, and he just snapped it right to him and walked in the end zone. They couldn't see him. They were bent down real low, kind of like the hideaway that we run, whenever we had the ball on offense. It was a great call there and great play there by Coach Preston. So we take the lead 14-13. But just wanted to mention, that other touchdown run by Tevin Pickham was the same play 2 plays before, a little zone stretch outside, and with Tevin's speed, and they're putting 9 in the box for beating to the outside. We just need to work on the same thing on defense, is stopping that zone read they run. There's a little zone read with the quarterback where he hands it to the running back and he beats us to the outside. We need to work on that on defense.
So a 43-yard run by Tevin Pipkin, and then a 2-point run on the conversion by Trent Jackson, and the Bulldogs take the lead, 14-13, 4:47 to play. Boy, that was a great call, wasn't it, down the extra point?
Well, see, he told us in Lions Club that Preston had been wanting to put that play in, and he kept telling him no. So finally, he must have talked him into it tonight. Let me run it. So he's a special teams guy, I think Preston is. And they always working on some kind of a special play. They scored on us on a reverse. So pull those out when you need them.
All right, Gonzalez ready to kick off. Lindale not for sure he's going to be kicking it deep. They're back. Deep guys were up at the 30. Now they're dropping back. Gonzalez advances on the ball. And here's the kick. It's a deep one. It's going to go all the way back to the 2-yard line, bounces in the end zone. They didn't think he could kick it that deep. They were up at the 30-yard line thinking he might not go deep at all. And then they went back to about the 15, and Gonzalez booted it all the way to the 2 in the air into the end zone for the touchback.
Now, is he a sophomore?
Sophomore.
Good. Used to when we were back in the 90s, early 2000s, we'd play a team and it always seemed like they had a great kicker and we didn't have one.
All right, Lindale with 4:47 to go in the half. We'll have it at their own 20-yard line. Carthage with a 14-13 lead. And the Eagles come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, their senior quarterback is Clay Price. He's going to be in the gun. A receiver to the left, twins to the right. And here's the handoff. It goes to Lynch. Lynch getting some yardage across the 25 and to the 28 before he's finally stopped. They'll get to the 29 for a gain of 9.
Yeah, he ran right up the middle and had a nice hole, and nobody really touched him until he'd gotten 4 or 5 good yards. be back after this.
Are you tired of being just another policy number? Call Tate Barber at State Farm, where we still believe in the old version of the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. If trustworthy service is as important to you as it is to him, then go by today. They don't want to just write your insurance. They want to take the time to customize a policy to fit your individual insurance needs and become your agent and friend for life. Call Tate Barber today at State Farm, 903-693-7555.
HEB is your hometown and neighborhood grocery store where you'll always find friendly faces, affordable prices, and quality products. HEB in Carthage has the freshest produce and meat combined with trustworthy brands to keep your grocery bill low. Why waste your time and gas going out of town when your local HEB has everything you need at the prices you love? HEB in Carthage. Here, everything is better.
Well, the Lindale Eagle is up and walking slowly off the field. Looks like he's favoring maybe that right leg, but he is walking off under his own power. All right, for the Eagles, they now have it second down and 1 at their own 29-yard line. Second and 1 for Lindale at their 29. Ball on the right hash. Price is in the gun. Snap back to him. Hands off to... No, he keeps it himself, and he has the first down to the 30, 35, 40, and flag on the play as he crosses the 40-yard line, stopped at the 43. It'll be a gain of 14 pending the flag.
Yeah, that's the back judge, and it looks like that's usually a holding. But last time, remember, it was a face mask. And they're not acting like they're moving them back. Lindale Eagles are standing not like they're moving back, but it's right there where McLean was having fisticuffs with somebody. Personal foul against us.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs.
And that's
So
second.
that'll tack it on from...
Especially when you need to play good defense right here to keep them from scoring right before half, getting the momentum of some kind.
All right, Coach Surratt getting the explanation and doesn't seem to be really upset about it, sort of shaking his head. Okay, I understand the call. That moves it all the way down to the Bulldog 42, so all of a sudden Lindale has it at the Carthage 42-yard line with 4:09 to play in the half. Carthage up 14-13. Price is in the gun. Twins on the left, one on the right. Two backs with Price in the backfield. Here's Price, play action fake. He's going to go over the middle, and this one is tipped and incomplete off the hands of Beachy Bowman after it was tipped. He got one hand on it, couldn't bring it in for the INT.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play there. He just overshot him just a little bit. Didn't this Lindale guy pass for a bunch of yards last week, Larry?
I have to get the stats. I believe he did. They had a big offensive performance against Spring Hill, won that ball game 56-7. Right now, Carthage leading 14-13, 3:54 to play in the half. It is second and 10 for Lindale at the Carthage 42. Snap back to Price, hands off to Lynch. No, let's see. Price keeps it himself across the 40 to the 35, and he has a gain of 7 on the play. I tell you what, Price is very effective at that fake and then keeping it himself.
Yeah, we're going to have somebody stay at home on that play to watch him because, but they've had so much success with number 22 that that's why he's getting a run like that because we're paying attention to